Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. I will be your game show host, Renovate. I am the anxiety gamer because I have anxiety. It's as simple as that. I have anxiety. Sometimes I talk about it, sometimes I don't. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. Really, it is. So guys, this is actually my second time recording this episode. Not really a whole episode. I recorded like 15 minutes of me telling you what I was about ready to build, and then I realized we did a mega error goof, and I will show you what that mega, oh my gosh, I about dropped my mouse. I'll show you what that mega error goof was. But yeah, I did want to say something real quick. Typically when I record, you guys probably notice that it's usually nighttime. And I know I talked about this in my single player game. Give me a second, guys. I need to adjust something real quick. There, I got it. Okay. In my single player series that I did, a short series, 10 episodes or something, go watch it if you haven't. I had the day-night schedule as 30 minutes. So it's 30 minutes day, 30 minutes night, yada yada. On this server, multiplayer, I set it to 2 hours. And the sun is actually getting ready to come up right now. So we have 2 hours a day, 2 hours a night. And the way that it goes is usually when it's daytime, like it's getting ready to be, is when you can get a lot of stuff accomplished. Because when it's nighttime, even though the stars and the sky is still pretty bright, it's really hard to record. But I like to build more during the daytime for that simple fact that I can see a lot. And I guess I could record more of me just building stuff. If you're interested in that, I could do that. I mean, I don't know why I couldn't, but I just figured that you guys might get bored with just watching me build stuff. But if you want to, let me know in the comment section. That's down below. But yeah, so there's no way of changing it from, like a 4-hour day, 1-hour night. I don't think. I could look into that, but I'm pretty sure from the settings that I've looked at, there is no way of doing that. And so I don't have that option. So it's not like it's Alaska or anything like that where you have lots of daytime. Speaking of Alaska, I have been chatting with a really cool person named Ramblin Bubble Bee. And through being an anxiety sufferer too, she has a really cool Minecraft YouTube channel that she just started, and we've become really good friends. And make sure you go check out her Minecraft videos and just support her. And I'll put her link in the description below. She's actually going to play on this server too, her and her husband. Or I invited them to play with us on here. I don't know if they're going to record it. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to just have them on. But yeah, they live in Alaska, and she's always saying how it's barely gets dark, and that'd be great if it was like that in the game. So yeah, make sure you go check out her videos, show her some likes, and subscribe if you like Minecraft stuff. Pretty new to the PC version. I think it was more of a console type thing. So let me show you what I was doing and what I've been building between episodes. And also, guys, I just realized something before I started recording this. So I got a new set of headphones. My mic is still the same, but the headphones are like the next generation of what I had. And I put them on, and I started listening to other people's videos. And then I listened to some of my clips from my previous episodes, and it's like a whole different sound. It's almost like high definition, like I can hear wind, I can hear my feet walking and all this other stuff. And for some reason in my other headphones, I guess they weren't HD. I didn't know there was an HD sound. So if I sounded weird, if you guys have high def headphones and you heard all that wind and stuff, I apologize for that. I never even knew that was going on. So right now all I hear is wind. I can hear my feet. If I get closer to the outside, I hear the wind. So I've turned the sound way down. Hopefully that doesn't disturb you guys. Just let me know. It might be something that I can change. I might just be behind the times. I don't know. But I need a new headset, so I got one. So last episode we built the inside of this base, and all was well. And we got all this stuff set up. I went ahead and started back here. This is going to be my little warehouse section. I just used scaffolding and just blocks, and I didn't weld them. I just think this looks really industrial. It looks pretty sweet. I like it like this. These are 2 large cargo containers that I haven't welded together yet because I just haven't had time. I did the top like this, and I'll eventually go back further, and I think we'll have a couple of large cargo containers, and eventually we'll have them hooked up to Tim. And Tim's not a player. Tim is a inventory management system that we'll eventually put on here, but we'll have one that's just for ores and one that's for like ice and whatever. And then over here maybe we'll just have a big supply of hydrogen. So I think that's what we're going to do. And this is just my warehouse section, and upstairs it's just a staircase that goes upstairs. I put the nuclear reactor up there with a couple batteries, just for batteries, or just for storage of power. I didn't do anything in here. I just did the paint job. I think you guys already saw this. This is our mining vessel. It's really not a mining vessel. I shouldn't say that. This is a drilling vessel. I used it to drill out this entire mountain. And so, yeah, but let's go downstairs because this is where I've done most of my work. And the other day I was off work for a while. Actually, I took off the whole entire day of work. And I think Nikaville was on, and Samsel was on, and I think Link ended up coming on later in the day. But I played the whole entire day, and this is what I did for about 8 hours. And it took forever to do this. So much so that I got tired of... Let's go back down here real quick. I didn't put one on. Crap. I forgot to turn the lights on, so maybe we can turn them on down here. But I did this because what I wanted to get done in the episode that I was recording was I wanted to build a vehicle that I could... Let's go over here and let's go to tunnel lights and turn them on. There we go. I wanted to build a vehicle that would go out there and mine stuff and then drive in here and then dump it into this connector, and then this connector goes up, and then I did a junction right there in case we wanted to do some other stuff down here. But that goes upstairs, and it'll eventually connect into everything else. Well, it does connect right now, but it would connect into those major cargo containers up there. But then I realized when I put a wheel... I want you guys to see this. Why am I floating? Did you see that? I was like floating across the ground. Alright, so if I rotate this... Well, it says I don't have a steel plate. But anyways, you can see how this is just the axle, right? And it goes to here. And then the wheel goes to here. That's just one side. And that's not going to fit in here. So, what I'm going to have to do is make something outside and something really small that's just a cargo container that drives in here and parks. I didn't get all this done because I ran out of steel and iron, so I just trimmed the outside and I left all this like this. I'm just going to leave this like this because I'm afraid that this is going to be the part that gets damaged the most, and it'll be easier just to repair it that way. So yeah, so this was what I did for the whole entire day. I did all this. So my concern now is, what do we build? Most of my big time metals are over there. There's everything is actually over there. There's everything. So over where the uranium is, there's actually gold and iron. So I'm thinking that we'll skip building this little vehicle, and we will start building another base that's just for mining, and possibly build it so that it's a movable structure, so that I can move it from these ores over to these ores and dig. But now that I'm thinking about that, it's going to take me a lot to go back and forth to build that thing. So maybe we should build it out here. I really don't know. The other option I could do is go and build it in single player, and then make a blueprint of it. Actually, let me show you. This is what I actually made right here. Look at. So basically, that's a large vehicle. Those wheels are gigantic. And the center of that thing is just all pistons, and it'll actually drill into the ground about 20 meters or so. So it's pretty deep. And most of the ores that are around here, I mean, they're right there at that 20. Some are 40. I think the uranium that we found was about 80. So yeah, and then I made this, which was going to be a, if you look between the front two tires where the lights are underneath, there's actually 4 drill heads there, and that thing was basically going to drive across the top of the ice, and the pistons would lower the drills, and they would core the ice, and I would just drive, but it shakes so damn much that I can't drive it. I mean, it's not something that's functional. So that's going to be my dilemma. But the thing that I'm running into is I'm running out of materials, and I'm getting really tired. There's nothing around me right here. I don't know why I picked this as my frickin' base. There's no ores around here. There's uranium that's like on the side of that, or way up there, but there's nothing over here. So I think that's what we're going to have to do, and I'm just really debating on how we want to do this. I would really like to just set up a base over there, but to travel from here to there every time I'm going to need something, like if I need a motor or something, I'm going to come back over here. So what I might do, guys, is just build a vehicle that just has a large cargo container, or somewhat of a large cargo container. Just a big enough vehicle that I can throw all our stuff that's upstairs into it, and then we'll drive over there and we'll just use that as our materials. And then I don't know. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So we're gonna need a landing gear. Now you can see down there in the bottom, I had this stuff ready when we were doing the last episode, but this was my big goof. So let's do this. We're gonna make something today, guys, and we're going to change this to a small one. And for some reason it's angled weird. Can I rotate that? Just, oh nope, that's not what I want to do. B. There we go. And put it right there. All right, let's weld that up. We forgot to put our tools on. Welder, grinder, driller. Yep, there we go. All right, number 1. Construction components. Oh, we need all that crap. All right. Yeah, let's get in here. So we need a construction component. Let's just do this. We need probably those and those and those, and what else do we typically need? I think that's about it. That's typically all we usually need. Probably small steel tubes or large steel tubes. Yep, figures. And cobalt ingot, large steel tubes. I was holding the shift down. I should have only gotten 10. All right, there we go. All right, let's think about this before we go hog wild on this. We want this to be. Let's go. Let's turn our jetpack on. Oh, you know what? I freaking did log off. These are my backup tools. You know how I know? I have no hydrogen tanks or oxygen tanks. Crap. All right, build 2 of those, please, or 3, whatever you guys want to do. I don't care. And I hope I have enough. Hope I have enough to make the oxygen for them. Oh, there we go. Why can't I grab these? All right. So what I was saying is we're going to want to. Did I put a triangle on that one? No, I did not. Let's square. We want to. I don't know. I'm going to build this like this. We'll start with that, right? And then we are going to need... What kind of cargo container can we get now? Is there any new type of... Ooh, large cargo container. Container for... And what's this one? Medium cargo. I can get a large cargo container for a small ship. Let's look at what that looks like. Oh, that's bad. What's up with the small little ladder on it? Okay. So it's got a connector on the bottom and 2 on the sides. Can I rotate it? Can I rotate it like this? How about if I go like this? So it's going to do it like that, huh? Okay. How are we going to do this? See, that's going to be the back. We're going to build this facing forward. So just build this vertical? I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Does it say anything on the side? Yeah, it does say some stuff on the side. Let's just do this. I probably have the writing upside down. Alright, let's do that. What? There we go. And let's turn that off. Let's go ahead and let's weld these together. Alright, so how much did this hold? 100,000. Holy crap! That's pretty cool. It says Azimuth Enterprise, and then up on top it says something, I don't know. So that's going to be our cargo container. And that's all that we're going to do. We're just going to use this to move stuff from here to there. That's a lot. That's amazing. All right, so next we're going to need to probably... let's go ahead and weld that. Let's go ahead and put another one here and another one here. Weld those two together. We'll paint this later. We're going to need some wheels. Probably going to need to make this a little bit longer. Let's do this. And, okay, so I might not be able to get those. If you're wondering why this is welding so fast, it's just because it's that highest tier one, and they basically instant weld. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get that one piece. It's not important if you don't get them welded. Not really, I don't think. Okay. So now let's look at wheels. Maybe we have some new types of wheels. Or wheel. Nope, it doesn't look like it. So the 1x1s don't look right. We'll try the 3x3s. I still think these are going to be way too big. I really do. This is the 3x3 for the right side. And we want this to be right there. That's fine. And then let's do one. I'm trying to see it. Right there? Yeah. Is that right? Let's look. Piston? No, that's upside down. I think that's upside down. What does it require? Let's get construction, small tubes and motors. Let's get that. So we need, we don't need these, and we don't need that. We need this, motors, and small steel tubes. And I don't see any, there's some small steel tubes right there. I think I got this upside down. I thought it said, what the frick? Okay, I thought it said small steel tubes. Let's get the large ones out. That's upside down. Crap. Alright, wheel that off. Oops. Where'd that go? Hopefully it's not floating around somewhere. Alright guys, so I got some of this laid out. I need to get some large steel tubes. Got the wheels on. I'm trying this. This is the azimuth fusion reactor. As you can see, it doesn't really take all that much. It only takes 9 reactor components, which I thought was kind of low, and only one superconductor can do it. So I don't know. I'm guessing that it takes uranium to power. But this is basically all I need. This is going to be a truck, right? And the thing that I need now will be, I need a vent for the front because we got to vent out that air. So let's go ahead and put this on the front, and let's rotate it like that. We'll weld that up. Metal grids. Let's go get some metal grids. So this will be our cargo container. This will be our cargo carrier. And this will drive to and from the place. Computers. I got some of those inside here. I thought I did. Maybe I used them all. I think I used them all in the reactor. Let's go down here and get some computers. There's computers. That way that maybe next episode we can build what was I thinking? Oh, next episode we can build our base, or whatever you want to call it over there, our mining base. Sorry, that was my phone. I want to do that. And I want to go, let's go back to the square. I want to go up to the top. And I want to come, let's see, I want to do this. So if our connector, we'll need to do right here, like so. But I think the back of this connector, see, it's got the big thing, so we're going to have to come out of this tank with these number 5s. Swear to God. Number 5s. Why are these the large number 5s? Oh. We need to go conveyors. Grab the small ones. And let's see, like that. And then like that. I think that's enough. Alright, let's do number 7. And then put that right there. And we don't need this one. Yep. Cool. Get some of this welded up. Alright. And that welded, and that welded. And then we can get access. What's it needing? I forgot. Small steel tubes and motors. Grab those out of here. And, well, oh, construction components? Kidding me. Construction. No, we don't have any construction components in there. Alright, let's grab those. And there's some right there. 62 of them should be plenty. More interior plates. Did I have any left in here? No, I did not. So let's go back over here. And those are computers. Interior plates. I don't see any there. I thought I had some down here. I do. Good. Alright, so we don't need any more of those. There we go. Oh, I just put those away. It should have used those. Seriously. And then, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to need probably, probably just 2 gyroscopes, I'm imagining. So we'll put one on this side and one on this side. Let's weld these up. All we need is a large steel tube for that one, and a large steel tube for that one. And we have plenty of those with us. Alright, so we got that and that. These are all done. That's all done. I should probably put an antenna on this just so that I can find it. Let's put that like right here. And let's get antenna just in case. What is that? A laser antenna. What's this one? Azimuth antenna. Which one costs cheaper? They're about the same. What is this one? Azimuth futuristic antenna. Small ship. What's it look like? Oh, that's gigantic. Are you kidding me? That's an antenna for a small ship. We're talking small ship here, people. Do I press 7 again? Holy crap, that's not a small ship antenna. Alright, let's go back. Antenna. What about this one? What's this one look like? 7. Rotate it. Oh, that's what it looks like? Maybe we can put that over here on the side, maybe? I'll fit right here on the side. Is it got a little satellite dish on it? Yeah, it does. Let's put that right there. What? So it does. That's weird. Okay, radio communication components. When you put it down, it's already built. Radio communications. I think those look like a little box. Like that? Nope. Those? Nope. Nope. Gravity. What's radio components look like? These? I have some of those. I know I do. I just don't see them. Maybe I don't. Yeah, maybe I don't. Let's go ahead and grab some of this out. Like 20. And let's go and make some of these radio components. I don't remember how many we needed. Where to put in the assembler? Where's the assembler at? There it is. Alright, let's grab those. Put those on here. Alright, those are done. Let's check this thing and let's see if it takes uranium. It does. So everything is on. Alright, let's get in. Let's put our helmet on first. Let's get in. Let's go to I. Let's go to control panel, air vent, depressurize. You can see all the air flowing out the front. Can I take my helmet off now? Yep. Okay, cool. So there's oxygen in here now. That's cool. We have 53 days of power. Look at the thing down at the bottom. 53 days of power. That's awesome. Alright, so let's get out of here. Out of the ship. I want to make sure we got everything. So we have wheels. We have a cargo container. We have this. We have an antenna. We have spotlights. Are we missing anything? We have gyroscopes. We're not going to build anything. We're just going to take some stuff over there, right? I think that's the only thing that we need. You know what you should do, just for fun, is let's put, let's go to G, let's go to spots. Actually, you know what, let's just do lights. Let's just do lights. Let's do these. Let's put one there and put one there. Alright. And let's get in here. And let's go to I. And let's do this. Let's turn this about right there, and about right there, and about right... no, down a little bit more. And yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, let's look at that from the outside. It's our brake lights. Those look like they're pink. Alright, that's way too pink. Let's go back in. Let's go into here. And let's go back into... let's do this. Let's just name these brake lights. Just so I know. I wish you could just... can you just click on this? No? So let's just make it 255 red. Intensity doesn't need to be that bad. Let's get out and look. Alright, that's pretty red. Alright, that's... the intensities are a little bit too high. Let's go to our control panel, brake lights. Do the radius. It doesn't have to be that bad. I mean, they're lights, right? I just want them to look like brake lights. Okay, that's cool. And then let's put one on the top here. Can I weld one to this? Yes, I can. Let's do that. Let's put one right there and one right there. And let's make those blinking. So let's go to I, control panel. Let's do lights number 3 and 4. We'll make those our caution lights. Alright, save, make these. I want these to be yellow, so I don't know what the combination is to get yellow. Let's go this way, this way. There we go. So that's what it takes. Yellow or red and green make yellow. Alright, and we want to do, they don't need a big radius. The intensity to be, we want them to blink though, like every half a second. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's get out and see what that looks like. Are they blinking? They must be blinking, we just can't see it. Alright. Alright guys, so this is going to be our cargo ship. And this is going to take stuff to and from our new base. And I'll fly over there real quick before we end this episode. You guys, if you remember in like episode 1, or I think it's episode 2 actually, we have nickel. You can see what we have here. You don't need me to tell you, but let me, is it telling it? Yeah, I got to turn on. Nickel, silicone, and magnesium right here. We have silicone over there. Over there's cobalt and iron, and then right there is uranium. So I'm thinking about we'll just set up a cool little place right here, and then we can get these ores pretty easily, and then we can transport it to and from our base, and then we should be pretty set on materials, and then we'll move on from there. It looks like something like hit the side of that mountain up there. Holy crap. So that's going to be today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That just lets me know that I'm doing something correct. If you didn't like it, leave me a comment and tell me why. That's the only thing I can do to make my channel better. And make sure you check out, I think we got Nika's playing, Samsel's playing, I think Brandon Cylon's getting ready to play, or Clyon. I always call him Cylon. And then, of course, Ramblin Bubble Bee and her husband, and Link the Killer, and myself. Make sure you watch myself's videos. So yeah, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.